Yo guys, in today's video I'm gonna be telling you guys the top 10 best brawlers in Brawl Stars right now. Of course, we're gonna be starting off with RT at the 10th place. So the reason why RT is really good in the meta right now is because first of all, it's kind of a long range meta, and second of all, he's such an underrated brawler. He has never gotten any buff or nerf in a couple of months or maybe even years, and he slowly each meta got better and better because his counters got nerfed and nerfed, like Ruffs and other brawlers, etc and etc. And he has such underrated builds, to be honest. This hacks gadget is really good combined with a Piper, for example, and his other gadget, out of line, completely counters brawlers like Buzz, Frank, and all these tank brawlers. Yeah, that's the reason why RT is one of the best brawlers in Brawl Stars right now. And also, of course, his star power is really underrated also. Having that marks for 3 more seconds. And yeah, overall, he's a very underrated brawler that you have to look out, because in the world finals we can definitely see RT a lot. And of course, in monthly finals we already saw RT a couple of times, and we saw how good RT was in those monthly finals. So yeah, be on a lookout for RT because there we go, free kill. Be on a lookout for RT because he is such an underrated brawler, and he'll probably get better and better once the months do go by. And there we go, we get that kill. And also his gears, the best builds for RT is definitely the hacks gadget if you're against long range brawlers. But if not, if it's tanks or is a close range map, then you definitely want to go out of line. You definitely want to go with the marks star power, the one that has longer marks, and of course the damage and health gear. That's the first brawler, the 10th brawler. Now let's move on to the 9th brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Okay, here we go. The 9th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is Angelo. Obviously, Angelo got a lot of nerfs over the past couple of months. But thankfully, Angelo is still a really good brawler because still does a lot of damage, still has a lot of HP, has a long range, by the way, really good builds, also really good gadgets, star powers, and also gears. Basically all the gears work for Angelo, so that's a really good thing for Angelo. And also the hypercharge, even though they really was good when it got released, but after a couple of buffs started to become better and better and more useful at least. So yeah, that's Angelo. And also I cannot forget about the honorable mentions. Let's start off with Frank. Frank, after a lot of balance changes with nerfs and buffs, he's finally become less broken and less OP, but still he's still in top 10, top 15, in and around there. And we got, of course, Gus. Gus, after that buff, was so good in the meta, so starting to creep up in the meta, especially in bounty and knockout. I can definitely see Gus being even in the top 10. So yeah, then we got Rico. Of course, Rico, hypercharge, the gadgets, the gears, all really good for him. And next up, I'll say it in the next round. Okay, next up, of course, we got Buster. Buster, of course, still really good. I don't understand how this brawler is still really good after like so many nerfs and so many balance changes to other brawlers. But the gadget, the slow-mo replay gadget, is still one of the best gadgets in the game right now. So yeah. And then, of course, we got the last brawler, which is Surge. Ever since Surge got that hypercharge, he has definitely creeped up in the meta more and more. He has been, a really good brawler in Brawl Ball and pretty underrated in Bounty. Canal Grande also one of the best mobs, best maps for Surge. So yeah, those are the honorable mentions and the 9th best brawler in Brawl Stars. Now let's move on to the 8th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. The 8th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is obviously Clancy. Clancy, ever since he got released, has always been in the top 10, even top 5 actually. He's been a really broken brawler in ladder, of course, He's been a really good brawler in ranked, but the reason why he's 8th and he's slowly fallen off is because of the nerfs that he got a couple of months ago. He used to be a good brawler. He's still a really good brawler. I think in the next meta he's probably gonna fall out. In the meta he's probably gonna be like, there we go, nice kill from me. He's probably gonna be in like top 15, maybe top 20 possibly. But I still do think he's gonna be he's still a really good brawler. Obviously I think he's still going to be a really good brawler. I think he's definitely more balanced, and it's going to be more balanced in the next update hopefully. So I do really hope they can fix that. I think the reason why he's so good is because he still does so much damage with his super, and once you get to level 3 he's still a menace. And then yeah, it's gonna be absolutely broken once you get level 3, and it's so easy to get level 3 also, and you don't get any, you know, negatives once you like die multiple times with you know, Clancy. So I really hope maybe like each time you die you lose a token or something like that. So I really hope they, you know, nerf Clancy a bit, just so it can be a bit more, you know, a bit more balance. But yeah, that's the 8th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Let's move on to the 7th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. The 7th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is of course Byron. Ever since Byron got all those buffs actually a couple of months ago, he has been so consistent in the meta and so good in the meta. You know, the super damage, not the super damage, the supercharge buff of course was huge for him, and of course the you know, damage buff, the health buff, all of those stuffs were so good for Byron. His best modes are like bounty and, you know, bounty and knockout, but you know, a lot of other modes are really good also for Byron. So yeah, Byron, really good brawler, does a lot of damage, does a lot of HP, health, all those stuff. Really good for Byron. That is the 7th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Let me stop yapping and let's go to the 6th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. The 6th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is Meg. Obviously Meg, you know, got the first buff which made her absolutely broken, then got, you know, nerfed and then nerfed and then nerfed, but still she's still really good. Obviously she's really good everywhere, in every mode, every basically map also. I don't know how, but she's still really good. And also of course we can't forget about the amount of damage she does, the HP she does, and pretty good range to be honest. So yeah, and of course she has really good builds and you know, modes that she's really good in. So yeah, I think she's definitely deserving of that top 6, you know, 6th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. So yeah, and of course her best modes are like Brawl Ball, Heist, Bounty, and all those sorts of stuff. So this is the 6th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Let's move on to the 5th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. The 5th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is of course the main man himself, Chester. Ever since Chester got the rework with the star power, he's gone crazy from like being an F tier brawler to of course being like one of the best brawlers in Brawl Stars, which is of course understandable because he does so much damage. He has so much mobility with all his supers of course being completely random, and of course he has a lot of HP, good range, and his builds are really also great. And of course this meta is usually a tank meta with, you know, Daryl, Mo. So you know Chester is really good at countering those types of brawlers. So yeah, that's why Chester is this high in the meta, and that's why, you know, he's used a lot of monthly finals and, you know, all those sort of competitions. His best modes are like Brawl Ball and probably Heist. So yeah, that's the 5th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Let's move on to the 4th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. The 4th best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is Mortis. Ever since Mortis got that hypercharge, he has been absolute menace to deal with. He has been really good in the ladder and ranked meta. He's been absolutely broken in ranked, by the way, and also in, you know, the world finals and all that stuff. He's probably going to be picked a lot, so be in the lookout for that. And yeah, his hypercharge is extremely broken. He can get it so easily, and of course his whole snake star power is also really good. And there we go. Okay, that's good. So please also ignore my gameplay because I'm a horrible Mortis. But yeah, do believe me that Mortis is such a broken brawler right now. Get that? Okay, yeah. As I told you guys, I'm a horrible Mortis, but yeah, I do believe Mortis is definitely a fourth, maybe even third best brawler in Brawl Stars. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm very bad. But yeah, his hypercharge is really easy to get, which is really good for him. As you can see, I got my hypercharge super fast. There we go. There we go, okay. Yes, nice one. Okay. 9. Okay, so yeah, and in the best maps and modes for Mortis is definitely Brawl Ball. That's his best map by far. His best best mode, and for him, there you go. Come on. Okay, never mind. His best map is probably like Sneaky Field or something like that, and his other best map or mode or whatever is like Bounty. He's very underrated in Bounty. So yeah, that's the fourth best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Let's move on to the third best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. The third best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is Gale. Gale, ever since he got the hypercharge, and also he got the bug fixed when his super did double the damage, but they did fix that. But they did also buff his super damage, and yeah, he's really good. Of course, Gale right now, his hypercharge is extremely broken. It's very easy to get, and it's very easy to cycle, and especially with his gears and gadgets and his build also, it's so easy for a brawler like Gale to be meta. So yeah, and also his best modes are definitely, okay guys, give me 1 minute. Okay, his best modes is definitely Brawl Ball and maybe like Bounty, maybe even Heist. But yeah, that's definitely the third best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Let's move on to the second best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. And the second best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is Mo. Mo, of course, ever since he got released, he got so many nerfs and buffs. Even before he got released, he got a small buff and nerf. But still, Mo has been really, really good in the meta right now. He still does insane amount of damage. His gadget, which you get super faster, is extremely broken. As you can see, you can do this and then back there. So yeah, his super is extremely broken. His gadget, where you get super faster, is extremely broken. Even his star power is extremely broken. Unfortunately, these guys are quitting, which is unfortunate because I can't demonstrate how powerful this brawler is. But trust me guys, Mo is still really good, and push him in ladder and ranked before he gets nerfed, because I'm 100% sure he's gonna get a huge nerf in the next update. So yeah, make sure you actually push ranked and ladder with Mo before he gets a huge nerf and he becomes like F tier, just like how they made it with Hank. So yeah, and his best modes are like everything. Actually, his best modes are everything. So yeah, that is the second best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Let's move on to the first best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. Okay, before we say the first best brawler in Brawl Stars right now, let's open this legendary star drop. Hopefully we get a hypercharge. Okay, let's go to the first best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. The best brawler in Brawl Stars right now is, of course, everyone has probably guessed it by now, is of course Darryl. Ever since he got that rework basically where he gets 2 supers instead of 1, he has been absolutely broken, and especially broken since brawlers like Frank, Meg, Lily, all these got nerfed. He got even better and better each time these brawlers got nerfed. That's why he is the best brawler in Brawl Stars right now, and he'll probably get heavily nerfed in the next season. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend you guys, if you guys want to push Darryl as much as you can, because he's definitely gonna get huge nerfs and huge, nerfs obviously in the next update. And yeah, push Daryl in ranked and Brawl Ball and everywhere that you think he's good at. So yeah, and his best modes are probably like Brawl Ball and maybe even Bounty. So yeah, all these maps and modes are really good for this brawler. I really recommend you. And also his best builds are the slow, the slow thing gadget. Okay, nice. I got lucky. The slow gadget and the shield gear. Sorry. Star power. And his best builds, gears is the damage and health gear. That is the end of the video. That's the best brawler in Brawl Stars right now. If you guys enjoyed this, please make sure you like the video. Please make sure you subscribe, as I really want to hit 500 subscribers before, before the end of the year. Comment down below if you guys are very excited that this, videos are back. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.